Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and today we're back with the Ramparts of Ice episode 9, Self-Awareness. In last episode we had the Miki episode, right? We're going into high school. She put some self-restrictions on her personality because in middle school she had some tendencies to like jump the gun early with her gorilla personality. So when she went to high school she kind of put on this fake idol act around people, basically not allowing new friends from high school to get a true sense of her personality, and for herself to make friends that like truly value her for her own personality and the traits that, you know, make her a really cool person to hang around. And so we kind of see the highs and lows of that, of her going and really enjoying her time with Minato and Yota and Koyun, and then having these kind of three side friends that she was having a tough time dealing with. And at the very end, we got this acceptance, new hairdo. So all that was a really cool kind of wrap up on the bow. And then at the very end, it seemed like this episode, little teaser, was we're getting into Minato and Koyun and more of their relationship of feeling hot and cold with each other. So let's not wait anymore and let's get it. Alright, we got a flashback to the end of last episode where they're mad awkward walking to the vending machine together. We've arrived. Right, in-game couples, we're gonna have Koyun and Minato, and then Yota and Miki. And so we're kind of getting these one-on-one private situations here. Oh. Are they gonna go hide from Minato and Koyun? She's really loving the like woo now. I find the hot and cold really funny too, because Minato's all hot because he's kind of with the girl that he likes, and Koyun's all cold because she kind of feels frozen out by Minato, because Minato has this kind of bubbly personality around other people, and when he goes like quiet around someone, I don't think I've seen him quiet around anybody. So Koyun's like, uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, even there, that was kind of cool though. Like they asked, "Oh, did you get the questions I gave you?" And they like zoomed in on his slippers, because we know there's like different colors for different years. So like they have red slippers for, I guess, year 1, and I get maybe he's like year 2 with the black slippers, and he's the one from last episode. The questions that they're studying right at this moment, he's the one who gave it to him. Senpais. She was like a little bug there, scurry, hide under the vending machine or something. Oh, no, to the side. I really love the chibis in this show. They do such a good job. A cutie, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's a real cutie. He must be if he's giving us test questions. It looks like he's trying to look out for us at least. She's like, how small can I get? And it's not because she was like scared to be seen with Minato. So I really wonder if Minato kind of takes this the wrong way, because I think he might see it as, oh, she doesn't want to be seen with me. But in reality, she just kind of has some social anxiety of meeting strangers for the first time or something. Domo. That was really cute too, with the chibi pop out. She's like, oh, is everything okay to come out now? It's really funny to like continue to hear this line of, you could have just been yourself, you know, and like people not take their own advice, because Minato, I don't really know if we really know what his true self is yet, because right, like he has all this like keys, and I think he kind of tries to manipulate his personality or kind of come across fake to different people because he has this like satisfaction of unlocking other people's like true personalities, and then kind of when he does that, I feel like maybe he leaves them in the dust a little bit. So it's just funny to constantly hear it with like Miki last episode giving that advice to Minato, and then Minato now giving it to Koyun, and you're just kind of like giggle on the reaction side because you're like, why can't you guys just listen to your own advice here? Also, I forgot about what I just said earlier. I'm surprised he kind of already maybe figured out that she's not great with meeting strangers. So I guess Minato's already figured that out. He didn't take it personal that it was like scared to be seen with Minato. I guess that's the case too of sometimes seniors in high school. Oh, they're big bad seniors. They're scary. I can get that a little bit. Wait. So he didn't know that already. It's coming to the realization of, oh, she's shy around strangers. But then he goes, that look right there when she was talking to me is a lot different than like a shy look. So in his head, is he like, wait, does that mean she's like shy around me or views me as a stranger as well? Dang, we're being out in front. And I feel like maybe this is a change in Minato's personality. Like maybe he is trying to take the advice that Miki gave him last episode and is like trying to be more upfront and honest and ask a direct question, which is really cool. I like seeing that. I always like the direct questions. I come out and just state what you're feeling. Get the honest answer from somebody. I'm not scared of you. But this like sweat bead and stuff is now he's like, well then, what are her reactions if she's not scared of me? Then what is every event that has happened up to now? So she just hates me? Oh, it's relief. They made that long pause there just to deceive you into what I was thinking. She was like shocked. Yeah, no crap. Kind of a realization of, oh, I must have really been kind of standoffish cold to Minato if he thought this whole time I was scared of him, and it was such big relief to him that I don't view him as being scary, or I'm trying to get to know you better now or stuff like that. Also from the girl that he likes. Yeah. Can't look her in the face. She'll be too cute. What? Was it that... Did she catch on to the, like, I like you look? Oh, no. It's just a cockroach. A Coco. It's Coco from Witch Hat Atelier down there. Don't look. Oh, no. Is she gonna, like, fall on top of Minato and we're gonna get, like, some, like, hugging on the pavement floor at the school? Some physical contact? What just happened? Oh, they're still standing up. So no. That's a pretty fun bonding moment there, I guess. That was pretty cute. Oh, growth from Minato. I want to know you for you. I don't want to be friends by me prying open the door. I want to know you for you, and we've seen this with Koyun with Yota and Miki, I guess. Well, we've definitely seen it with Yota. Of when you come to Koyun trying to be upfront, honest, your true personality, she really opens up to you and has a really like caring relationship. But when you approach her with this like fake kind of clouded, she can't really read you, then Ice Queen, right? So I feel like this will really help him and Koyun's relationship moving forward, as well as he's kind of low key head over heels for her. So we're dropping the multiple personalities to unlock. That's so in love. That's so in love. Have they been like hiding this whole time? And they're like, man, we've been hiding forever. What the hell are they doing? They got approached by Senpai. They had a semi heart to heart conversation. Then they got attacked by a cockroach. And then they had to still buy their drink. It's not a very good hiding spot. Well, you guys didn't want to study either. Operation surprise them when they come back. Of course, that's the question she asked. So, who do you like, Yota? It's a secret. I like nobody. I feel like that's always the question when you're like crush asks you and you're like, oh shit, I can't say your name unless you have like serious balls. Then you'd be like, I don't really like anyone right now, or you'd be like, that's a secret.
Miki.
Huh? Whoa. Confession already? We're just going straight for it. He's like I just said, he got the balls on him to just go Miki. It? What? Koyun?
隼人、大地、銀ちゃん、父さん、母さん、ハルト、サク。
I was even about to say before that when she was like, who do you like? I'm like, Yota has such like a big, kind, caring heart that like he just likes so many people. Like all these people that he's like listing off, I think really do hold like a special place in his heart. And his heart's big enough to fit all of them in there. But then he has like extra room for Miki in there. I kind of forgot about Minato too. I mean, he didn't say Minato. That's not what he wants to hear. He doesn't want you on his back when he asks out the girl he likes. He wants you right in front of him and be like, Miki, I like you. That was probably like an arrow through the heart right there. Boom, boom. The cute little blushing face. More woo. I feel like Yota and Miki, they're gonna overhear a semi like serious conversation between Koyun and Minato.
まあ、そのうち戻ってくるでしょう。
そうだね。
ヨータが自分の気持ちを殺してミキと友達で居続けようとする。
Dang, so he really has liked Miki from like the very beginning when they were all in this cram school together.
ことがどこか無理しているように見えて。
Training him.
同じように氷川さんがヨータのことを好きになっても、その気持ちは報われない。
That's why he was always like. He always made it, or the anime, it made it like very dramatic of like, Koyun, you cannot fall for Yota. He has some serious defect that we're gonna learn about. But in reality, he's just always like has these shut-in feelings for Miki that Minato is like, oh, he's never gonna return your feelings because he's so into Miki.
やめた方がいいのに。
But I also do think in this kind of gives a good picture of it, like this color, it's kind of like that toxic color, because at the same time he's like, I really want Koyun, like I like Koyun, but she's so into this other guy, you shouldn't go for him, and this is the reason, so maybe you like me instead.
とそれは頭でコントロールできるものじゃなくて。
Yeah, he's finding out. He's finding that out right now. It's just like you can't will someone to really love you or like will them out of loving somebody else unless you just want to go like over the top with like your feelings being like so out there for someone that eventually they just turn around and be like, oh, okay, I'll date you since you're so out there with your feelings.
気づきたくなかったな。やっと少し心を開いてくれた気がするのに。
Yep, and why she opened up to you a little is you've dropped the keys, you've dropped the act, and you're just being yourself now. And that's always the best way to approach anyone, but for Koyun for sure.
雑に踏み込めないし。
雨宮君
It's funny. He was like so in his head, like trying to analyze every situation in this moment.
あげる残り2個だったから今のうちに
And Koyun was just giving him a little sweet treat, whatever that is. I was assuming it's a sweet treat, like candy thing.
本当に
Is there his ears are red here?
やだ。
今のうちにってひどくない
I was about to say they're like taking too long to pop out. Like I thought it was gonna be like they sat down for a second, then it was like, boo, we were here actually. But then they sat behind the desk for like 5 minutes, and it's like the longer you wait, the awkward it's gonna get.
いたの
It's
月子ちゃんいつも美術室で食べ
Nishi. It's the knockoff Nishi of the Ramparts of Ice. And Nishi's from you and I are polar opposites. Now that I think about it though, we got the Ramparts of Ice, right? And then we got you and I are polar opposites. Do we think the author has a thing for like winter, ice, polar? Both have like the cute little like a Yeti was kind of the mascot of you and I are polar opposites, and like this is like some sort of white snow dog or something. I think the author has a thing for winter.
さーっと食べてそのまま昼休みに作業できるから
It's a cute bento.
合理的
Yep, the library rep. I forget her name though, but hi.
島々
Chibi.
月子です
Oh, there we go. Sukiko.
最初の方はね教室でみんなと食べてたんだけど
Just like Nishi, but like the pigtails. That's the only difference.
グループが結構大所帯でかといって全員で仲良し
It's one of those scenarios where there's kind of a similar connection between everybody. Like, right, you're in the same class, but in reality, like, you're friends with small groups, or like you kind of have something related to somebody else, and then it kind of just ends up being a small group fest and a big group.
でもなくてその割にみんなが揃うまで誰も食べ出さないみたいな暗黙の了解とかがあったりして
She's like, damn it, I'm hungry, I want to eat. And instead I gotta wait for everybody else to lollygag around, and then there's maybe 10 minutes left in lunch, and then you go, brum, brum, like, slam it down.
いや別に仲良しってそういうことじゃなくないとか思い始めたら徐々にふわっと距離置いちゃって逃げちゃった
Oh, so then she just started eating lunch alone?
いやでも誰とも仲悪くなってないよ今もそれぞれとは遊ぶし性格の悪さがバレる話
No, she's not gonna think you're a terrible person. She's gonna think the rest of the group's a terrible person, for terrible people, for just kind of having these like strict rules of friendship, I guess.
わかるわかりすぎて気分悪くなってきた
Empathy. Is that really what empathy is? Empathy? But I guess she kind of relates to only being in a small group, and then maybe sometimes her small group like goes and interacts with other people, and like we saw, she kind of has that fear of strangers.
あのね私も集団行動苦手正直そんな感じはする
Yeah, it's like everyone can kind of see that. It's pretty easy to read. The chibis are so cute in this. I just can't get over it. It's Nishi. It's literally Nishi every time I see this
も
girl.
っと早く小雪ちゃんと話せるようになりたかったな
Oh.
今日いちごだ 小雪ちゃんも食べる？え、いいの？カレー
Not the curry drink.
食べたくない。
Oh.
食べたくない時ってある逆に。
乗ってくれるんだ。
You on board? I like you. You like curry? That's all it takes. Then I like you.
最近できたモールの中に有名なカレー屋あるんだって。
Oh, we're getting a mall episode? Oh, okay.
いいよ。ああ、二人にも電車に乗ってもらうことに
Wait, what?
いいよ。
Covered by their commuter pass. Oh, so they have some pass to get into the mall, but the boys don't.
二人にも電車に乗ってもらうことになるけど。
Oh, it's the train.
俺も。
家の夕飯
That made way more sense. Commuter pass, and I was like, oh, you can get into the mall with a commuter pass?
大丈夫？
こういうんいつもそこ気にするよね。いつも。
Wait, what?
けど
構わないよ。俺も。
家の夕飯大丈夫？
こういう。
Oh, what about eating dinner at home? And he's like, Koyun, you always worry about that. And Minato's like, how many times do you go out and eat with each other? Just one-on-one. He's like, what the heck? He's all worried about them eating dinner together all the time.
よっしゃー、じゃあ行こ
Miki with the power-up of going to eat curry. Their group party, they're making their way to the train, then to the mall. Wait, let's go back and evaluate the outfits of the group. So we have Miki that is, I don't even know what that is. Is it a knight? Then you have Koyun as a witch or a ghost. And then you have Yota as some like lumberjack. And then I think Minato fits him the best, the little dagger.
う。わあ、ヨータ持つ場所そこなんだ。
It's a little strange there. Yota's like kind of doing the wall pen technique on Koyun.
いいな
Oh, because he can reach the top rail. He's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, is that really cool when a guy can like grab the top and like lean forward? I
俺
guess
は捕まらないでも立てる。
I don't need to hold on to anything. I have straight balance. Minato getting jealous is so funny. He's like, watch this. I won't hold on to anything, and I'll balance. And then the train starts like falls down, kicking stuff over. Core shake. Please fall.
耐えれてないし。
No core strength.
アウトでしょ。
He's so serious. Oh, did she see herself smiling in like the train reflection? And she was like, whoa, who's that girl? I didn't know I could smile or have all these friends and happy moments through the days.
少し前と比べるとだいぶ変わったな。
See, that's the little, I guess it's more of like a duck? What even is that thing? I don't even think it's an animal, a real animal. I might have made up the winter animal for the Ramparts of Ice.
呼吸ができないくせに水槽の中で暮らしている。
The chibis in this anime, they're so freaking cute. Like her as a frog, and like she was in a fish tank, but like I don't think frogs can't breathe underwater, right? Because that's a tadpole, and then you become a frog, and then that's the oxygen that you need as a frog.
いるような周りと同じになれない苦しさがあって。
I couldn't be like the other fishies. I need to go get air outside the tank.
居場所はなくて。
I was still trapped because there was a top.
自分のために思えて。
Instead, I just sank to the bottom and hurt.
でも
So cute.
水槽から
This is so cute. It's so unbearably cute. This chibi frog and the story behind it. It's
暮らせない
so
自分がため
freaking
に思え
cute.
て苦しくて苦しくて。でも
But then the light, I saw the light. It opened when they went to feed the fish, and I like made a little escape, like it's Alcatraz.
こんな狭い世界の中で耐える必要も受け
What?
水槽から出る
I can't believe how cute that animation was of the frog Koyun getting out of the
こ
tank.
とができてあんな世
And I realized I didn't have to endure the pain of living in a small world. Oh, yeah. So I thought it was more of her saying like the world was small outside the tank, and I was like, no, the world would feel freaking huge outside of that tank.
狭い世界の中
And
で
maybe that would be intimidating.
耐える必要も受け入れる必要もない苦しみだったと分かったら
Frown turned into a smile.
全てがくだらなく思えた
Oh, that was so unnecessarily cute.
友達とかも3年間静かに過ごせるならどうでもいいと思ってた
This is so cute.
あの頃と周りは変わったけど
This is so like
駅前すごい綺麗にな
fulfilling. Makes your heart
私
full.
自身は変わってるのかな
Oh, you've definitely changed.
モールできる前とだい
Damn, this mall is massive.
ぶ変わったよね。
家賃上がってそう
Yeah, it's definitely gone bonkers.
大丈夫嫌な
Smile.
思い出なんてなかったこと
I don't think that's a good strategy either. I don't think you can just pretend the bad memories doesn't exist, right? Because what's the saying with everybody says with history, right? Like if you don't study the past, then you're going to make the same mistakes as the people in the past. So you can't just pretend your bad memories don't exist, because that's the learning points, right? And it's kind of what Miki tried to overdo. Like she tried to take, oh, like I have these bad tendencies in middle school of maybe lashing out, if that's really what you want to call it. And you know what? Now I'm just going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to try to kind of do a quick analysis of the situation in my head, and then I'm going to attack it in the best way I think possible. And how you get to that point is through the bad memories of, you know, getting your hand cut, being smashed against the glass when you accuse somebody else of bullying and all that other stuff. Grand opening, Seru.
今ここでフードコート
No, not her doing the directions. She stinks at directions. Remember when Yota and her tried to go to the burger shop and they got lost for like an hour?
がここだから
Nope, nope,
こ
nope.
っち
Nope, nope. Opposite way. Yota's learned this.
絶対そうな
The chibis in this anime are so freaking cute. I like Koyun's jacket. It reminds me a lot of Yamada's jacket from like episode 12.
ると思った。逆だよ逆。
The opposite direction.
ここでフード
Let's see, we're here. If Koyun says to go that way, we always go this way.
こっち
絶対そうなると思った。
It's funny because she's like she's a little kid and Yota has such like long strides that he catches up to her so fast.
逆だよ逆。
Like, "Did-it-it-it."
はい、こっち。
本当に騙してない
Not tricking you. Yeah, you knew Minato was gonna be jealous. Well, it's just because Yota like knows so much about Koyun, because they've just hung out a lot more. They became friends a lot quicker, and it was like, oh, I know you because they've hung out multiple times one-on-one after school. You just have some catching up to do, bro.
いや何今の分かってますか。
Powered by fan love. This is like seeing her idol fall in love or something. Mensa's like, I hate this. This sucks. I want to go home now. I was excited about coming to the mall, but now this shit stinks. Ah, Igarashi. And what, he was giving a side eye to these girls here? Crazy.
ミケ。
チカ何
五十嵐君がいる。
Igarashi's here.
今はすごく仲悪いから
石川さんと会わせない方がいいよね。
I guess, yeah.
コユンから聞いたの付き合ってたこと
ざっくりだけど。仲が悪いって。
They're on totally different pages, but kind of the same page. And my guess is Minato is gonna get the reveal of ex-boyfriend.
もし遭遇したら喧嘩とかなる。
いやさすがにないと思うけど
And Koyun's just living her best life, trying on cool ass sunglasses.
石川さんが嫌な気持ちになるなら会わせたくないよね。
遠い
Uh-oh, is she gonna see him right here? And then the sunglasses are gonna go up like that. Oh no, instead she's getting wrong ideas about Minato and Miki. Of like, they literally look like they're about to kiss right here. Voice acting with like some stuff like that and stuff like that is pretty good. Oh, let's keep trying on these cool sunflower glasses, Yota.
見せちゃダメだ。リオタ、ほら、い
A dog.
見に行こう。でも何も起きないかもね。向こうの方が案外さっさと切り替えてたりして。
Yeah, Minato said moved on already. He's like, well, I don't even think he knew who she was.
そんなやつうちの中学にいなかったけど。
Oh, is that him right there? Up against the wall.
にしても存在事を忘れるか
I guess I was overthinking that situation.
まあ次の彼女。
Yup, here's the reveal. I hope he gets on well with his next girlfriend.
言ってたら問題ない。
Minato's gonna be like, huh? Eh? Nani? Next girlfriend?
あ、ごめん。今のは適
Oh,
当。
well, maybe just saying random things might be a playoff
入っ
here.
てからの五十嵐の恋愛事情とか知ら
Oh,
ないし。
nope, nope. Doubling down on it. Love life. Maybe he's still single.
彼女
Stunned. Eh? Oh, they're doing Mario Kart, Mario, Luigi, but I think Minato's more locked in on Koyun. He's like, oh, Koyun. In the game. Then we have Toad and Yoshi. Yeah. I was always a Yoshi guy in Mario Kart, personally. Koyun stinks. Oh, here we go. This is where Igarashi's gonna find out that Koyun and Miki are at the...
他に行くか。
How did he not realize that's Miki and Koyun if they're like literally looking at that game and they're using it? Is he blind? So unnecessary animation to go flying out of her hand and hit Yota, but it was so worth the budget dollars spent right there.
今使ってるやついるわ。他に行くか。
Like, I still don't understand how he doesn't notice him. And I guess Miki has a different hair color, but you would think you would notice even Minato. Koyun. Doink. Oh, shit. The photo booth. The photo booth. We got this, and you and I are polar opposites with Tani. And it seems like the one who's trying to avoid it is Yota. Minato seems cool with it.
俺入っていいのこれ。
Am I even allowed in this thing? Damn, that camera looks hella realistic. It looks like a Ring camera. Have outside your home. Blinding. We're not gonna get to see the photos? Look how happy all of them are.
明日からまた頑張ろう。
Ha 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 ha.
またね。また。
Oh, here's the photo. The couples up front and in the back. We are adorbs. I wonder who wrote that. Had to be Miki.
よかったじゃん。は？
Good for you. What? I don't know what you mean because it was like the couple pairings.
何が？
Grinning prickly. Is that what that said?
次の彼女とうまくいってたら。
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised he wasn't like more infatuated with the whole Igarashi stuff.
問題ないんじゃない？
いやそりゃ過去の恋愛とかあるだろうけど正直意外すぎる
He's just too out there. I don't know. Igarashi looks like a decent looking guy. We just honest. I don't know anything about Igarashi. Not a single thing. So I'm trying to reserve judgment for as long as possible.
氷川さんがヨータのことを好きかもってのは
He's like, because Yota's my friend, I mean, I can kind of see how he's like a good guy, you know?
しっくりくるんだけど来るなよしっくり
But in reality, you don't want her liking any other dude as a reality. He's like, can I just beat you for... Not like that. Can I just like give you a punch for a second?
わかんねえ
I just really feel like it right now. Oh. 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 All right. Baiters are the best. Who the hell calls them baiters? Damn, that his face there almost seems like he knew that they were there. Like he saw him at the Mario Kart and he just didn't say anything. And so now he's like running into them. Here it is, the showdown.
中学の時
Oh, backstory. Finally.
五十嵐翼が嫌いだった
Damn. Why'd you hate
合
him?
わない性格一方
Wait,
的な
whoa,
行
whoa,
為
whoa, whoa, whoa.
合わない性
Looks lame. Oh, he was saying that about the book.
格一方的な行為
His unrequited love for me. I mean, looks lame, obviously a joke, but
人の気持ちを無視して盛り上がる外野も全部
hold on, I'm trying to read like both of those. It's serious, man. So he's basically saying, I really like Koyun. It's serious. Like, she's the one I really like. And he just kind of said that to everybody. He was like, he didn't hold anything back about how much he liked Koyun. Come on now. She's got Igarashi. Everyone ignoring my feelings, right? And when someone's so out there with their love for you and you're undecided and then like everybody else is talking about it, and I guess maybe other girls really liked Igarashi too, so there's some jealousy behind it.
人の気持ちを無視して盛り上がるか
Don't keep Igarashi waiting. And then you have all of his friends who know all about it, and they're probably like, hey, Koyun, Koyun, Koyun. Hey, Igarashi likes you. And that's just like so outside Koyun's personality, right? Like the stranger, if his friends, there's someone she doesn't really know, keeps coming up to him and being like, Igarashi, Igarashi. Like anyone would get kind of pissed at it.
外野も全部嫌だったでも私が彼の話題を下げてきた理由はそこじゃないこれは私自身の問題だ
What I did to him. He's hiding something. Maybe he already does have another girlfriend. And he has moved on. Because why else would he hide that? And then they also kind of hinted at it earlier of like, man, I hope he's moved on in his love life in high school. So I feel like he already has a girlfriend and like this is his present for his like current girlfriend.
お前何その
Like we all expect this like big showdown between Igarashi and Koyun, and it's like, Miki, what the hell did you do to your hair? And I think that's such a reasonable like first come up to them. I think it would be like, what the heck, Miki, what are you doing to your hair? We all did it last episode when she showed up with the blonde hair. Me?
前会った時もすげえ色してたけど
She like didn't even know how to respond to it.
動き希少
ここにいないものとして扱われてるな
I don't know. Is that kind of jumping the gun? Am I like being a little too on Igarashi's side here? I don't know. Just because when you walk up and someone has like a completely wild different hairdo, I feel like it's not that crazy to be like, whoa, what went on with your hair?
そうから飛び出して自分を知れば知るほど嫌になる 私は全然好きだった時なんて一瞬もない自分が悪意を持って傷つけた相手と向き合うことが怖かった
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's probably like really tough to hear for someone who was like head over heels for you and kind of right always out there of I like you, all this stuff to everybody knew it, right? Now, to be fair, we don't know like what their relationship was really like when they dated, but man, isn't it harsh to kind of, and we have the same thing with Minato and the way that he kind of broke up with his girlfriend. He kind of, well, he thought he liked her, but not really. But it's like, I never liked you, not even for a second. Like, could you imagine getting broken up like that? Like, that would freaking suck. Like, you'd feel so betrayed. It'd be so hard to like move on to a next girlfriend.
ただの育児なしだ
じゃあな
This gift definitely has something to do with like next girlfriend or something. Like he's hiding it. And to be honest, I don't really blame him for like ignoring Koyun and like walking by her. Because I'm like, that's probably how I would act if I ran into someone who I was like so overtly telling everybody that I liked, and then she's like, I never liked you for a second. And I would probably be like, okay, well, I don't need to talk to you then or like ever see you again. So bye.
んだよ。
高校楽しい。
は？久しぶりに会った親戚かよ。
I get what she's trying to do. Like she's trying to like give a little olive branch here, but it is a weird one where you're like, wait, now you care? Like you say you never liked me, you never had any feelings for me, and now you're like, how's high school? Like that's really the first thing you're gonna say to me after we haven't seen each other since that moment?
どうしよう。五十嵐の例えツッコミ面白い。
Miki's like, oh, I'm trying so hard to hold in my laugh. You're like, that was the funniest hell.
やっぱりうまく会話続かない。
普通だよ。つうかお前に心配される必要ねえわ。
Damn, kind of a banger of a line. It's like, I don't need your concern. It's fair. We both move on. We've learned from our relationship.
五十嵐のこと引き止めたの。らしくないことしちゃった。
Yeah, I guess she doesn't really do the one reaching out first. But I think, like she said, she feels like a hair guilty about the way that she acted towards Igarashi in middle school. So I think, like I talked about, it was her trying to like give the olive branch to kind of be like, I'm sorry a little bit. Yeah, they're zooming in on this present.
はい、これありがとうな。
What is that, manga? It's like a sports manga?
はあ？なんだよこの袋。
いいじゃん別に。もう
It's not like you're gonna see anyone on the way home. Runs into his biggest crush he's ever
帰
had.
るだけで誰に会うこともないし。
It's like a
あったし、よりにもよって。
高校楽しい。
お前が言うかよ。うぜ。
damn. So I don't think he has a current girlfriend. I think he's probably still hung up on Koyun then. And he was just nervous because the bag looked like some like girly bag, and he didn't want them to see like him carrying home a girly bag. Huh. I kind of feel bad for Igarashi. Is that bad to say? I kind of feel bad for him.
あのさ、五十嵐と付き合ったの私のせいだよね。ごめん、私がコユンの気持ちも考えずに余計なこと言ったから。
Nice saying I'm sorry for speaking out like that, and like we talked about, she's kind of learned through this whole situation last episode, and now she's able to apologize for it, which is cool. Just like a year and a half late.
何、余計なこと？
Oh, so it wasn't even an influence on Koyuki's decision to go out, but I kind of feel like it was.
言ったじゃん、私昔ここで喋った時、好かれてるだけ贅沢みたいなこと。そういえば言わ
I
れて。
feel like it was definitely like a big driver for her going out with Igarashi. She just like doesn't remember it. She was just like caught up on other things that were more important in her head.
じゃあなんで五十嵐と付き合ったの？内緒。
It's a secret we don't get to know.
だって言ったらミキ軽蔑しそうだもん。今のは聞き捨てならない。
Damn, that voice acting was freaky.
私自分のことを好きでいてくれる人を好きになれたら
Oh, I thought I'd feel better if I fell in love with somebody.
楽になれると思ったの。
Hmm.
でも楽になるどころかずっと苦しくて。
So, what she's saying there is she felt like she would feel better as a person if someone who was like really into her, like Igarashi was was like constantly saying like, oh, I love you because of this, this, and this, and it fills your bucket a little bit of like, oh, like I actually have this going about me and this going about me because somebody else tells me that. But in reality, maybe she thought like the stuff that he was saying that was so good about her like wasn't, and she kind of felt this like fake personality or feelings, or I don't know,
結局五十嵐を傷つけた。
grasping at straws there.
いや、傷つけに行った。
Well, she definitely went out of her way
心
to
と行
hurt
動
him.
がちぐはぐで、自分のことしか考えてなくて。
I wonder why she was thinking about herself and
嫌いでしょ。
what was the self-defense behind it. Was the self-defense of... No, I guess the stuff we saw earlier was like before they started dating, so I guess we'll see in the future what the self-defense was about their relationship.
何も言えねえ。
No, Miki was like, I got nothing to say there. I do hate people like that.
コヨンがどっち選んでも、どの道五十嵐は傷つくわけじゃ。
I mean, no matter what you did, Igarashi was going to get hurt, right? I mean, I don't feel like that's really the case. I mean, if you guys had like you never know. There's some couples that get together in middle school, a very small percentage, but you could be a couple that lasts for a long time that started dating in middle school.
じゃあ、けどさ、
It's just not very likely.
とかじゃなくない？それに、私今更コヨンのこと嫌いになる方法わかんないし。
That's so relatable. Like, you could do anything. And I probably couldn't really come to fully hate you.
そんなことで嫌いにならないけど。
Koyun's like, oh, Miki, you're such a good friend.
よし、いい恋愛して思い出を上書きしよう。
Overwrite them with happy new relationships. What are you talking about, Miki? Are you talking about a certain two boys that you went to the mall with
いいよ
today?
別に私は私の分もミキに託す。
You can do that for the both of us.
え
Wait, who would be good for you?
どんな人がいいかな。
Who would be good for you? What?
コユンはね、五十嵐とは真逆な優しくて。
But we don't. That's my thing of like we don't even know Igarashi's personality like at all, really.
ぼやぼやっとした自分のペースに合わせてくれる人がいい
She's talking about
と
Yota.
思うんだ。
She's totally talking about
あり
Yota.
のままの自分を全部受け止めてくれるような包容力のある
And she's talking about Yota. They're talking about the same person.
優しい人がいいんじゃないかな。
That's hilarious.
まあ恋愛が市場ってわけじゃないし、今も
It's not the end all be all, but watch us. By the end of next episode, we'll both have boyfriends. Not by the end of next episode, but maybe by the end of the
十
season.
分楽しいけどさ、プラスであったら
I'm having fun just the way we are right now. Next episode, dating both Minato and Yota.
もっと彩り
It's always what you say. No. The cherry tomato, nah, it ain't it for me. I don't mind tomatoes. It's just like when you're just like, eat just a straight tomato. I'm like, no, bro. That's crazy. Not for me.
その日は合ってんの？恋愛。
小雪ってさ、五十嵐のこと好きなの？
This is the bully girl coming to confront Koyun about Igarashi.
そんなんじゃないよ。周りが勝手に言ってるだけ。
Were they both on the basketball team then?
なんかさ、最近あた側がすげえグイグイ来るんだけど、
Hmm.
好きなやつ以外興味ねえから正直ちょっと困る。
So I guess what she's getting there is that Igarashi was just so into Koyun, but Koyun just like couldn't get these feelings of love like back to Igarashi. So I think what she did was basically just cut him down. Like, if I can't feel anything for him, like, he needs to move on and be with someone that like truly loves him. And so the best way to do that is just to like cut him off super cold so that he like never likes me ever again. And I just think that's probably what Koyuki's thought process was. But instead she ended up dating him, kind of leading him on, and then cutting him down like the way that I just talked about, which is crazy after you dated somebody and let him on and all this stuff. So I can get how she feels guilty about it.
私は
And then especially if they were already dating, and like that bully girl asked Koyun, "Do you like him?" And she goes, "No." And then I can kind of understand where the bully girl is coming from. Like, why are you dating someone you don't like? Like cut him down already. Like, rip the band-aid off and let him move on. Let him heal and
ミ
move
キみ
on.
たいに心が綺麗じゃないから
Oh, wait, your
私自身は
tomato
私の
report. They're so into those cherry
人にお
tomatoes.
すすめでき
I forgot about the cherry tomatoes already. I was into Igarashi and Koyun.
だからミキは幸せになってね
So Koyun still has this whole image of herself in her mind that she can't like love or have feelings for anybody. And I think what's really going to happen is the Koyun Minato might be a slow burn to where I don't really think Koyun is going to like Minato. So I mean, eventually, yes. But Minato is like going to have to like move on, I think. And then it will be like Koyun figuring out that she likes Minato and then them kind of like coming back together is really how the way that I see this anime working out. If they just go like straight Minato always likes her and then Koyun kind of figures it out, I'd be really surprised. I feel like it's going to have to be like Minato walks away from Koyun, like walks away, and then her kind of realizing, oh crap, like I really do like this guy. Another long video for the Ramparts of Ice. There's just so much stuff that I like diving into the analysis of with this show, of just the feelings, the characters, how they all express themselves. Like right now I'm at an hour and 3 minutes of recording, so it's probably going to be another 50-minute episode reaction here. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the long reaction and my analysis of diving into each character and kind of their relationships and their understanding. And I feel like I was just like talk the whole episode. So yeah, I thought it was a really good episode today, and kind of learning more about Igarashi. I kind of feel like maybe he was put on this like villain stool in all of our heads like a little too early. Now we don't really know how he and Koyun's relationship kind of went, and there might still be a villain stool, but just kind of based off of today's episode, I think, you know, that stool got like knocked out and you're kind of like, oh, now at least I empathize with Igarashi. Maybe other people won't as much. But right, we still have that kind of asterisk by it because we don't know how he was in their relationship and all this stuff. So yeah, it was a really interesting episode. I don't think I was really thinking that was how the episode was going to go, but I really enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting the whole Igarashi part. I thought it was going to be more bonding between Koyun and Minato. So I'm excited. This anime is so good every Thursday. So thank you all for watching to the end. If you guys will like and subscribe, it really helps out my channel by continuing to grow it and adding more people to this community. So thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.